Facing a criminal charge, even a misdemeanor, can be a daunting experience. The legal system can feel like a maze, full of unfamiliar terms and procedures. You might be feeling anxious, scared, and uncertain about what lies ahead. This is completely understandable. Attorney Suzanne Stevens from Denton County has created this informative video for her clients going through a criminal misdemeanor in Denton County. We'll break down the process step by step, explaining the typical court dates involved in a misdemeanor case in Denton County. We'll also discuss your role and the role of your attorney. Remember, if you are seeing this video and Suzanne Stevens is not your attorney, please do not rely on this information. Remember, you are not alone. We're here to support you every step of the way. This guide will provide a general overview of what Suzanne's clients can expect for the next few months. Every case is unique, and specific details may vary. It is crucial to maintain open communication with Suzanne. She has certainly already given you her cell number and invited you to call her anytime. Suzanne will provide personalized guidance tailored to your specific circumstances. There are 5 county criminal courts in Denton. Your case will be randomly assigned to one of these courts. If you have an assault family violence case, you will always be assigned to court number 2, the Honourable Susan Peel, as this is the only court that handles this type of case. A typical misdemeanor case involves a series of 5 court dates, usually spaced about a month apart. While this might seem daunting, this time frame allows both sides, the prosecution and the defense, ample opportunity to review the case, gather evidence, and prepare their arguments. These court dates are crucial junctures in your case, and understanding their purpose is key. Think of these court dates as checkpoints on a map. Each one marks a stage in your case's progression. These dates are designed to ensure fairness, transparency, and due process. Remember, these court dates are not a race to the finish line. They are opportunities to address your case methodically and strategically. Suzanne will be with you every step of the way, explaining the significance of each court date and guiding you through the process. The first court date in a misdemeanor case is typically the arraignment. Unless your case is a Class A DWI or an assault family violence case, you will not need to appear for this hearing once you have retained Suzanne. If you do have an enhanced DWI or a family violence case, you will need to appear only to sign your additional conditions of bond. Generally, for a DWI, you will be ordered to have an ignition interlock machine installed on any motor vehicle you operate. You will also not be allowed to consume alcohol or any drugs. For a family violence case, you will be ordered not to possess any firearms or ammunition and not to contact the victim of your case in any harassing manner. This hearing is typically quick, and you do not normally need to see the judge. The attorney will do the legwork for you. Keep in mind that you will need to go to the probation office after court to go over the terms with a pre-trial officer. You are not on probation. This is simply a term the judge requires while you are out on bond from their court. Rest assured, in most misdemeanor cases, you will not even need to attend the arraignment. Your attorney will handle it on your behalf. During the arraignment, your attorney will request the evidence from the prosecutor and reset the case. No plea is entered at the arraignment. Obtaining discovery, also known as the evidence packet, can take anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks, depending on how busy the court may be. While your presence is usually not required at the arraignment, you will be notified every Friday of the week you had court of your new court date and whether your appearance is required. This will come via the email address you provided at intake. Please be on the lookout for these notices from Suzanne's office. It is also not important that you meet with your attorney before the arraignment. There is nothing that must be done before your first court date that can't be done after. Do remember that part of the reason you chose Suzanne as your attorney is for her proven leadership. If you haven't had your intake appointment with her, you will shortly. This appointment can last up to 4 hours. There's a lot of ground to cover, so don't worry, it goes by fast. After this appointment, Suzanne will provide you with your customized defense plan. Make sure you prioritize the things on this list. Remember, the arraignment is just the beginning of the legal process, not the end. It's a chance for your attorney to gather information and start building a strong defense strategy. Section 4. Announcement hearings, opportunities for clarity and progress. Following the arraignment, you will likely have a series of announcement hearings, typically two. A first announcement followed by a final announcement. Their hearings are usually about a month apart and do not generally require your appearance. During this crucial time, you will be working through the defense plan your attorney created for you after your initial appointment. This document can always be found by logging into your account in the portal. These hearings serve as check-in points for the court and the parties involved in your case. Think of them as opportunities for everyone to regroup and assess the progress of the case. During an announcement hearing, your attorney will have the chance to speak with the prosecutor if necessary. Remember, your attorney will present your defense down the road, so there isn't a lot of back and forth just yet. They can discuss the case, potential plea offers, and any outstanding issues. But again, it is still a little early for any formal negotiations. Any discussions along the way are crucial for exploring potential resolutions and narrowing down the legal issues. Your attorney will advise you based on the specifics of your case if, for any reason, you need to attend an announcement hearing. Rest assured, whether you're present or not, Suzanne will be advocating for your best interests. These hearings are a vital part of the legal process, allowing for communication, negotiation, and progress towards a resolution. Suzanne believes that adding context to your situation can be vital to a fair outcome. Section 5. Plea hearings, making your voice heard, seeking the best outcome. As your case progresses, you'll have two plea hearings. If you are in County Criminal Court 1 with the Honourable Laurie Ragland, she will kindly give you 3. These hearings are significant because they offer you the opportunity to enter a plea, usually not guilty or no contest. This is where you have a voice in the outcome of your case. It's important to understand the implications of each plea option. Your attorney will guide you through the potential consequences of each plea and help you make informed decisions. They will present to you the strengths and weaknesses of your case and the strength of our mitigation plan, providing a realistic assessment of potential outcomes. Remember, your attorney is your advocate, working tirelessly to achieve the best possible result for you. Suzanne will work to tell your story in a way that brings meaning to your case. The first plea hearing is a crucial step. Your presence is required, but nothing will happen at a first plea. Remember, if you are in Court 1, nothing will happen at the first 2 plea settings. You will simply sign the reset and leave. You will usually only speak to your attorney at this hearing, so there is no need to be nervous. Please make sure you do dress appropriately for court. Business casual or even a nice pair of jeans is fine. No shorts or sleeveless shirts are allowed. You also may not wear a hat or have your phone turned on in court. If you haven't reviewed the evidence and legal issues in your case yet, this is usually where the attorney will take you to a private conference room after you sign your reset and review your case with you. Your attorney will also want an update on how you are progressing through the terms of your defense plan. This court date is really just a check-in. Lastly, Suzanne will set your case for a final plea. At the final plea, that is where will go before the judge, or in rare cases, set the case for trial. Please keep in mind that your attorney will need to be paid in full before the final plea. So make sure you make arrangements to do so to prevent any issues at the hearing. If you need more time to pay or to complete your defense plan, please discuss this with your attorney before the day of your final plea. At your final plea, we will resolve your case. Sometimes we know the exact terms beforehand. However, it is not uncommon that we find out the specifics the day of. Don't worry, in the rare event that a client must spend any time in jail, this is not something we find out the day of. We would know this well in advance so that you may prepare. Otherwise, Suzanne spends a great deal of time going over the terms of your plea agreement, making sure you understand everything and preparing you for how to address the honourable judge in your court. Most judges do not get into the details of your case. They simply want to make sure you understand what is expected of you. If you cannot pay your fine and court costs on this day, don't worry. Denton County allows you to set up a payment plan after your plea. This can be done on the second floor of the courthouse in the windows, labelled Collections. After you set up your payment plan, you will need to check in with the probation office. You will be given a map. The Denton County Adult Probation Office is located at 650 South Main Road in Denton. There, you will meet with an intake specialist that will go over the specifics of how to accomplish all of the terms of your probation. You will also be assigned a probation officer and told when to call. If you live out of county, this is not a problem. You will be transferred to a supervision office in the county where you reside. We are beyond honoured to serve the citizens of Denton County, and we hope that this overview helps to ease any anxiety you may have. We want each and every one of our clients to go confidently and informed into their legal journey. And of course, Suzanne will be right by your side every step of the way. Thank you again for your trust in us, and we look forward to another successful journey.